Howdy ho, good people. Howdy ho. We're back for another fun-filled crafty session. I'm Jo with Star Surfer Crafts, and I'm here to hopefully give you a little inspiration on doing some paper crafting today. We're going to be doing, I'm going to make this a quick tutorial, or try to make a quick tutorial. It's just a little folding book from a 12 by 12. You'll have 2 flaps, or you can leave this one in and you'll have 3 flaps. It's just the bottom section is trimmed up right there and folded so that you have 3 pockets. And you can do it like this one. I cut that section out and used it as a little tag and then a little side pocket on one of them. And then I did this one yesterday, but while I was cutting that top piece out, I went like really crooked. So I ended up trimming this off and then sticking it down to where it would still be a flap. And with the print on it, you can't really tell too much, so you know, that's how we fix things. No big deal. I didn't glue anything down because I still need to stamp and do some decoration on it. But there's different ways you can fold it. Like this one could be folded like that. So you'd flip it open, you'd have these 2 sections, and then on the back would be this section. And I was thinking of doing the paper pad that way. So you have different options with this little folio. It is 5 inches tall by 4, and let's see. Oh yeah, and then the paper, I did stamping on this. This will be the front section will be right here. That's the front section will be right here. If you have directional paper like this, you know, where you know that's the bottom, it's just that, you know, when you flip it up to do your pockets, they'll be upside down. And then also with the little top folds, it'll also be upside down. If you're gonna do a lot of decoration on it, it doesn't matter to you, you know, go ahead. It's just easier with a non-directional, like this one would work anyway. So we're going to use this one. Again, you're going to need to use your large scoreboard. If you have one, it just makes it so much easier. And you do 2 scores from top to bottom, one at 4 and one at 8. And then you're going to turn it, quarter turn. And then this area is the bottom, so we're going to go 2 inches from the bottom. Those will be our 3 pockets. And then from the top, you're going to go 5 inches, and those will be our top flaps. So I'm going to go ahead and do some inking on here so you can see a little more of what I'm doing. It's just going to take a couple minutes. But while I'm doing that, we can go for the daily dose of truth. Today I have a couple channels I'd like for you to check out on YouTube. One of them is called, let's see, Unlearn 16 Shorts. Unlearn 16 Shorts. She is a teacher in Canada, and she does excellent informative videos. She's got a great sense of humor. I love her style of teaching, and I think you would really enjoy her videos too. And then, so Unlearn 16 Shorts, And then also another Canadian channel is Guard the Leaf. They keep up to date on what's happening up there. How they are together, standing together against the fascist U.S. government. So, and they're doing all kinds of boycotts and, you know, basically not very happy about the threat of making them the 51st state. So, it's a good channel if you're, you know, you want to know what's happening up there. I stand with my Canadian friends. It's not right that our bully in charge can just do whatever he wants to whoever, you know. So if you're from Canada, I stand with you, elbows up. And there we go. I don't have to do that because that will go in. So there we go. Your two YouTube channels, Unlearn 16 Shorts and Guard the Leaf. That is all for today with that. Okay, so this is our bottom 3 pockets. What we're going to do is cut on each side of that score line so that when it folds up and you glue it down, it doesn't bunch up or anything. We're going to try to cut it straight. And you just want to cut right along that score, just up to that first line. I'm sorry, I hope I'm in frame. I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope everybody joined in on the May Day blackout and didn't do any shopping and stuff. I haven't really gotten a chance to see any videos on that. I know there were a lot of protests all over, but you know, they don't really show it unless you look for it. There we go. So those are going to be our 3 bottom pockets. Now, there it is. Take your little punch, just do a little punch like that. Okay, and then the top, I'm going to cut out the center section, and when you cut it out, you're going to want to stick to the outside of the score mark. And we're going to try to cut it straight. I don't know where I got this plan from. I went through my whole stack of papers and I could not find it in there at all. So it could have been Camellia Crafts, but I cannot say for sure. Okay. Now, so if you know of someone who came up with this plan, please list their name in the in the comment section. I greatly appreciate it, because I'm not sure where I got it from anymore. It was one that I did quite a long time ago. So then these are 2 flaps that come down. There we go. And that's it. This one. And that one. And there you go. Now you got your little book, your front page, and this will flip up. Glue your pocket down. You have that one open and another little pocket, and then you can use this piece, cut it in half, and do a little side pocket on that one and a little side pocket on that one, or whatever you want to do, or cut a little band off, do a little belly band. On this book I did add another little belly band on that back piece, so you know you can do, and then I did add a little tuck spot there too. I add a lot of stuff to it, so there you go. I don't know what you would call it. It's just like a little wallet size trifold. Perfect size for whatever you're doing. Great for in your purse, in your vehicle, and you know, do that, and then you can have a fun time decorating it and making all the stuff to go in the pockets. As for a closure, this one I did a piece of paper. These papers, it's a touchy thing for me because it's just a 1-inch slice from a 12 by 12, and you fold it around. The thing is, you want it tight enough to where it doesn't slide down on its own, but you want it loose enough to where you can easily get it off and on. So it's a touchy thing. So that's why a lot of times I just go with the string closure with a little bead on it, and it works great that way. So I hope I remembered everything. The 2 scores, I'll go over that again. The 2 scores from top to bottom are at 4 and at 8, and then turn it sideways. At the bottom end you score it at 2 inches, and at the top end you count 5 inches in and score it that way. And again, like I said, you don't have to cut that center piece out. You can leave them all the little flaps there, and you can fold it different ways. Just have fun with it. Have a good time with it. All right. Unlearn 16 shorts and guard the leaf. Check out those YouTube channels. And thanks so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope that I've inspired you to make a little book. And don't forget, you can also add signatures in it. You know, put a little signature in it. A little paper pad, and these stamps that I used, those were just they were handmade stamps. So you know, you don't have to have any fancy schmancy stamps and stuff for it. So you can also do stencils on it. So I hope that inspires you, and thanks so much for watching. Be strong and of good courage, my people. I love you guys, and no kings. Peace.